Hey everybody, it's Mr. B, middle school engineering from Hayfield Secondary School. Today we are going to start on our Delta Wing plane project. This is going to be a getting started video and show you how to use all the materials and tools and things like that we sent home in the project kits. There were two kinds of kits. There was one labeled Engineering 2, one labeled Engineering 1. However, the Delta Wing project is exactly the same in both of those kits, so it doesn't matter whether you have Engineering 1 or Engineering 2. All right? So make sure you go get your project kit if you don't already have it. At any point when I'm doing something in the video that you need to run and go get, or you're taking a little bit longer to do a step that I showed you how to do, that's the beauty of the video. Just pause the video and do what you got to do, okay? Of course, you can rewind the video as well. So we're going to get started. Don't have your kit, go and get it, okay? And when you come back, just pause the video. When you come back, start the video again, and we'll be here waiting for you. So open up this bag and do it really carefully. Don't, do it kind of carefully, because this bag is going to be handy in the coming weeks as you work on other projects, right? Everything kind of stays put in here. Just a little bit carefully at a time. Okay, so first thing I'm going to take out of here is the project board, all right? This is the white foam board. It's called foam board. If you look at it, it's got foam on the inside. Really great multi-use project board. We're going to be doing all of our work on here. So as we're cutting and gluing and things like that, do all of your work on here so you don't get any glue or anything like that on any of the furniture at home. All right. Now, if your board has a little bit of a warp to it like that, that's okay. What you're going to do is flip it over. A lot of them got a little bit of a warp as they sat in the bags for a while, but that's okay. I'm going to tilt the camera down. I'm going to be tilting it down a lot because you need to see what's down here. You don't need to see my face that much. I know you're thankful for that. So you're going to remember, put it down with the bow going up. And what you're going to do is just gently put some pressure on here and just press down, up and down, kind of mostly in the middle. And do that until when you hold it up, you can tell that it's pretty flat. It flattens out pretty easy. Put it down on the table. It should fit nice and flat on the table. Okay, so there's our project board ready to go. Now the next thing, I don't have a cameraman, so I'm doing all this myself here. I'm not very good at it, so bear with me. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get the Delta Wing kit out. It is this Ziploc bag, the Delta Dart. It's got everything in here that you need for the actual materials of the plane. Let's just set that down for a moment. What else have we got in here? Oh, yes. Okay. We have a bag with some glue and some sandpaper in it. Really important stuff in here, okay? We're going to talk about each one of these as we use it. We have some wax paper, and we have one of the most important things in the kit are safety glasses, okay? Now, you should always be wearing safety glasses whenever you're using any kind of tools or liquids like glue, paint, any of that stuff like there. You don't want that stuff to get in your eye, okay? Now, I am going to wear these glasses because I wear prescription glasses, and when I buy my glasses, I go ahead and pay the extra money for a safety lens to be put in the my prescription glasses. It's called polybicarbonate. It's a big fancy word that means really hard plastic that doesn't shatter, okay? So I'm going to set these aside, but you should be wearing these. If you wear prescription glasses and you need to, like I do, these will fit, and I'll show you that now. I should show you that. These will fit over your prescription glasses. So if you just open them up like that, these arms extend, you pull out, they pull out pretty far. So they fit little heads and big heads like mine. And they will fit pretty comfortably right over prescription glasses, okay? So if you need to wear your prescription glasses, probably for up close work like this too, you can still wear your safety glasses over top of them, okay? Just these little arms slide in and slide out, and just for your head, whether it's large or small. All right, I'm gonna put these to the side. All right, so we're gonna be using glue, and glue sticks to this foam board really well. So we want to prevent that from happening, because if it sticks to it, then we can't get our project off the foam board. So a couple of the things that you're going to need to round up around the house that we just could not get in the project kit was a decent pair of scissors, not like the little scissors you used maybe in grade school, but these aren't super expensive. I think these were like $5 scissors, but a decent pair of scissors. We're going to be using it to cut the balsa wood and the wax paper and such. You're going to need some tape. Now, masking tape is the best tape to use. You also can use painter's tape, that blue tape that people use when they're painting. That works really well. Scotch tape works okay, the clear cellophane tape, but it wouldn't be my first choice. I would go with masking tape or painter's tape, okay? Now, first thing I want to do is cover up this board. I want to cover it up with wax paper. Now, we don't have to cover the thing up completely. This is the plan. This is a spare one I have. You can see it fits in the middle of the board very easily, okay? This is the plan for the Delta Dart, all right? So we only need about that much wax paper, just from edge to edge. And so I'm just going to unroll a little bit of this wax paper. Hang on to extra wax paper. You have another project in your kit you're going to need the rest of the wax paper for, okay? So all of your materials, even if it's just little old wax paper, you want to use them prudently. You just want to use them for what they are intended to be used for. And I'm just going to cut this off real quick. See how it fits. Yeah, that should work out pretty good. Piece of tape down the edge. Now, you don't want any wrinkles on this or when we tape down this, because we are building right on top of this, all right? Any wrinkles in this is going to, now that's really exaggerated. I know you wouldn't do that, but you won't be able to build the plane properly. So one step at a time. When you want to get the wrinkles out of something like this, you tape one edge first, all right? And what you do is you take your hand and you smooth it down like that to the other edge. And tape the other edge. You do not tape all four corners and then try to get all the wrinkles out of it. It won't happen, all right? Now that I've got side to side, then I can pull it. You can see there are a few wrinkles in there. Watch what happens when I pull it from the top and the bottom. They disappear, all right? We want it taut side to side, and then we'll do it taut top to bottom. Again, to slide the wrinkles out there on the top and on the bottom. All right? This is a really important step to take a lot of time with, because whatever you do at this point, any wrinkles that you leave behind are going to annoy you all the way through this project. So this is not a good time to go, oh, well, that's good enough. There are a couple of wrinkles, but they won't bother me. They will. So I'm taking my time get all the wrinkles out I possibly can. And if you have to tear it all off and do it again, don't worry about it, just do it. And I'm sure if you run short on wax paper, you'll be able to find a little bit more wax paper at home. It's a pretty common commodity. I think a roll of wax paper is like $2 or something like that, okay? All right, nice and smooth, okay? That's what you want. Take your time. This has to be really smooth. If it's not, you will not be a happy camper, okay?